IVM.
Hi, everybody. Just wanted to ask everyone for a quick favor. We're running a brand survey right now and would really appreciate it if you could let us know what you think about the advertising on IVM. Go to ivmpodcast.com/survey and do let us know. As part of this, we'll be selecting 10 random participants and sending them some IVM swag, so do fill out those surveys.
Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach podcast. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. And today on the hot seat, we have Ashish Moon. And he asks a very interesting question. He says, in one of the seminars I attended, the speaker was talking about not becoming a kuein ka mendak, meaning do not live in your comfort zone. Kuein means in a well and mendak means a frog. So don't just stay like a frog in a well. He continues. But my question is, what is wrong in being a kuein ka mendak? It's a comfortable, safe, secure, and most importantly, happy place. That's why he's being there. Now, in the outside world, there is competition, jealousy, hatred, and the worst people. So, is it okay to be in the comfort zone as long as I'm happy? What a lovely question, because every single motivational speaker will talk about breaking your comfort zone, and doing things that are uncomfortable. And I've spoken about this at length many, many times as well, because I found my maximum growth happening when I moved out of my comfort zone. But sometimes you're just comfortable. The point is that when you're comfortable, life seems hunky-dory. The point is, what does the future of your life look like? If you can promise me, Ashish, that you will look into the future and 5 years down the line, not have a single regret that you did not take that chance, that you did not make that change, that you are continuing to be happy without changing, then by all means stay there. But the point is that very often we'll go into the future with regret. Only if I'd done this, I could have been doing this now. Only if I wish I'd done that, I could have been doing that now. And why is there regret? Because we did not take that chance, because we did not try, because we did not push ourselves. The point is that if you want a very boring life, have a very happy life. Because, and I know this sounds really stupid and really strange, but the more challenges you have, and the more challenges that you overcome, the more worthwhile you feel your life was. How many kids do you know of extremely rich and wealthy families that feel that they are suffering? You don't think that they have a happy life? You don't think that they are comfortable? And all the words that you use, comfortable, safe, secure, and most importantly, happy there? Of course they do. But they constantly have that chip on their shoulder saying that, am I living to the most? Am I living up to my potential? Is there more to me than just this? The point is that when you start exploring out of your comfort zone, you can start saying that I did this. There's a sense of achievement there. There's a sense of challenge that you overcome there. And it's those things that actually make life worthwhile. So by all means, happiness right now, sure. And the way that I define happiness, and some of you all might have heard this in various podcasts or various videos of mine, I define happiness as the absence of negativity. So when you're safe, secure, and all of that, absence of negativity. But I'm saying that happiness is your base level. Happiness is your default. All of us should be in a state of happiness constantly, no matter where we are. Because we should know and have the ability to remove the negativity from our life. And in fact, my whole life's mission now is to move people from states of insecurity to states of happiness. And that's what I'm moving towards. But by no means is happiness the goal or the end goal. Happiness is just the starting point. Because from happiness, then you can go to bliss. You can go to ecstasy. You can go to states that are way beyond happiness, more fulfilling than happiness. So don't think about happiness as just the end goal. So Ashish, the reason why all these speakers talk about don't become a kuein ka mendak is because they know that possibly in the future you will have a regret. And you will say, wish, damn, only if I had done this 5 years ago, I would have been here. Only if I did something, I could feel myself being worthwhile. The idea is don't become uncomfortable by stepping out of your comfort zone. Instead, learn to stretch it a little bit. Do a little bit more than you would typically do and then come back. And then once that becomes comfortable, take it a little further. Take it a little further. I don't enjoy this whole concept of breaking out of your comfort zone. That you leave for challenges, all those silly 21-day challenges, 30-day challenges and all of that. Leave that for challenges, like a no sugar challenge. But till that point, just slowly start stretching. And with that slowly stretch that's taking place, you will see growth and you will see change. Ashish, the very fact that you're listening to this podcast means that there is something that you want to change in your life. And that change only starts from a place of being uncomfortable. And uncomfortable is not a bad thing. Uncomfortable is a great thing. If uncomfortable moves you to change. So guys, if you want to be featured on the Habit Coach podcast, check out the link below. It's the link to a form for the hot seat episodes. So fill it up, give me your question in detail just like Ashish did, and I will answer it on the Habit Coach podcast. If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am Ashdin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. You can find lots more information on my website, awesome180.com, or check out different content on my YouTube channel called AWESOME180. That's Awesome180.
Hey, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On the Edges and Sledges Cricket Podcast, in the first half, Ashdin is joined by Varun to wrap India's ODI tour of Sri Lanka. In the second half, DJ joins the party to discuss the first T20 international between India and Sri Lanka. If you'd like to hear more about this match, former Indian cricketer Sabha Karim joins Rajiv Mishra on Khel Niti and they talk some more about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're really excited to announce a new show about crypto with Rohan Joshi. He's going to dive deep and demystify all this crypto stuff that we've been hearing about. And let me tell you a little bit more about stuff that's going on the network really quickly. Congratulations to Maru Kinayat, who celebrates 50 episodes of The Note with a discussion on health as a fundamental right. On Paisa Vaisa, Anupam talks to Harsha Chetanwala of mywealthgrow.com. Zarina Poonawala is starting a new miniseries on emotional intelligence. Do check out the kickoff episode on the Empowering series. And Simplified talks about semiconductors. Do follow us on social media. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And remember, if you're enjoying this show, or any other show for that matter, please do tell a friend. That's really helpful for us. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsors on the network this week. They make this all possible. Thank you very much. Ciet, Cred, Global Victoria, Bank of Baroda, Intuit India, Lenovo, and CoinSwitch Kuber. We really appreciate your support.
Eventually, you'll see the end of your childhood.
Get accustomed to womanhood.
Enjoy the experience of sisterhood.
Might get to wifehood.
Or not. Choose motherhood.
Or not. You'll learn to define your personhood.
Earn a livelihood.
Change the neighborhood.
And get rid of the falsehood that life post-academia is easy.
So join me, Natasha.
And me, Ayushi.
On a journey from station starting point.
To station, what now?
Next station, Pudin station. And hopefully, Agla station, adulthood.
Fresh episodes out every Thursday.